Yo, what's going on, guys? Today, I'm gonna be making a Scream 6 video talking about some information, some interesting info that has came out lately. I'm just gonna be diving into some speculations on the Ghostface masks and Ghostface killers and all this stuff that I want to theorize about in this video. And it's gonna be some interesting stuff. Because after my last video where I was talking about that scammer guy who tried to scam me, pretty much I was just like, at the end of that video, I said that I was going to make another Scream 6 theory video after that. So here we are. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And yeah, we're just going to dive right into it. So this Ghostface mask that is in this glass container in this image that you guys are seeing right here. This, of course, came from the Scream 6 convention experience that happened this weekend. And I talked about it in my Gail Weathers writing a book video, and that video that I made. So yeah, my last Scream 6 video where I was talking about Gail Weathers writing the book and all that stuff about the events of Scream 5. I said in that video that there was a Scream 6 convention this weekend, and like some fans I saw on Twitter were posting some of the shrine items and props that were there at that event, and this was one of them. This image right here was one of them. It's of Ghostface with the old days worn out mask in a glass container, and it has a specific name on this glass container with the old days worn out mask, and it says Billy's mask. This is this glass container that we see the old days worn out mask in is Billy's mask. And there's a full image, because I kind of like, I don't know, I didn't really take a that good of a screenshot, but the full image, it has Billy's name at the bottom of this image right here. You could probably find it somewhere, but yeah, like pretty much this is Billy's old age worn out mask. So this mask right here, those old age worn out masks that we've been seeing in the marketing, in the trailers, all that stuff. This mask that we see in this glass container is the same mask that we're seeing in the trailer and in the marketing for Scream 6, which is interesting. And this is basically Billy's mask. Billy's mask is the old age worn out mask. And like I said, it's interesting because I put out many theories before, what if this is the Scream 1 mask? What if this is a Scream 2 mask? Scream 4, whatever. Like, I put out many theories before, just like kind of speculating on like what this old age worn out mask could be from, like what movie it could be from. Because this cracked mask, I said many times before that it could have been from any Scream movie, but now it's confirmed that this old age cracked mask is from Billy's mask from the original Scream movie. And yeah, it's interesting. It is. I think that's cool. And I feel like it makes sense looking back now, because if you look in the Scream 6 trailer, Sam is like holding the mask, and she like is just like staring at it and whatnot, and like kind of almost seems like she's like admiring the mask. And she's like talking about, in the trailer, Sam says like, I have this darkness inside of me and whatnot. And yeah, it's like it makes sense now that this is Billy's mask, and that's why Sam is like just like staring at it, holding it, and she has it and whatnot. And because, and I'm assuming at some point in the film, one of the killers in this movie in Scream 6 will steal Billy's old age worn out mask from the museum, yeah, they're gonna wear it on their killing spree and whatnot. And that's basically what's happening here. And I see some fans kind of like, they're like some fans are like questioning this, because like some fans are upset, and like just some fans are questioning this, because they're like, this doesn't make sense. Like, why this old age worn out mask looks nothing like Billy's mask from the original. Like if this is supposed to be Billy's mask, it looks nothing like it. Looks nothing like the Scream 1 mask. And I could definitely agree with that. With some of these fans that I've seen, compare the Scream 1 mask with Billy's mask, or just the Scream 1 mask in general, and you compare it to like the more modern Scream Ghostface mask. They're definitely different for sure. I definitely for the most part I agree with that. However, though, I don't think it's that big of a deal, mainly because I just feel like the Scream 1 mask is like the Scream 1 mask is like, because like here's the thing, most of the Scream movies barely have any difference when it comes to the Ghostface mask. Like there's barely slight differences with the different masks in this franchise with the Ghostface mask. So I don't think it's that big of a deal, Like it may not. It look the Ghostface mask, this old age worn out mask that we're seeing in Scream 6, it may not look exactly like how it does in the original Scream movie that the original Scream killers wore, but at the same time, though, it's I don't know. It's not that big of a deal to me, because like at the end of the day, like I just feel like the Ghostface mask in general in this franchise haven't really changed that much. Like they never looked that different anyways. And with Sam, like staring at it and kind of like admiring it and having it with her, it makes sense that it would be Billy's mask, and and just in general, it's not that, I don't know, I don't really care. It's not that big of a deal to me. So yeah, but I just think that's cool. But another thing I want to talk about, though, with the Scream 6 mask and all that stuff, talking about Ghostface masks, and is that there's the Scream 6 trailer. Ghostface is wearing just a regular clean cut mask in this image right here in the subway. He's wearing just a normal mask, and then in this image right here, that came out like not that long ago, like a month ago, or like 2 months ago, of Ghostface standing in an alleyway, and he has this clean cut mask as well. But like some fans were theorizing, and I've even theorized it myself on my channel, that this mask looks a little bit different than this mask right here, because in this image the mouth looks a little bit more shorter, and in this image it looks more longer, and in this image as well the mask looks more shinier and whatnot. But at the same time, I guess it's up to interpretation. But because like some fans, they think that this is just the regular Ghostface mask, and it's not a different mask. So it is pretty much up to interpretation when it comes to this mask and this mask. Like you could just say that they're both the same regular Ghostface mask. But even then, let's just go with the assumption that these two masks right here are different masks. So we got two different masks here. We got another one here with the old age worn out mask, the cracked mask now that we have in Scream 6. This is the new Ghostface mask. So we got three different masks now. And then there's a recently new TV spot trailer. I forgot where it came from, but it came out like a week ago, I'm pretty sure. And this has been a theory kind of going around for ever since. But I forgot what TV spot trailer it came from, specifically what number, order, or whatever. But this is from one of the TV spot trailers, and it's of Ghostface just like standing there, and I'm pretty sure this is like a scene. I think this is the TV spot trailer that I saw, and like Sam and Tara are like back to back, and this was like an added scene from that, with Ghostface standing staring at Tara and Sam, and like, he's like shaking the knife or something in that clip of the TV spot trailer, and he's like staring at Sam, no, at Tara. And I'm pretty sure there's another killer in front of Sam as well. So I do think in that scene with Sam and Tara back to back, I said it before, I do think in that scene there's two killers in front of both Sam and Tara. But the thing is, though, is that this Ghostface mask looks way different compared to this old age worn out mask right here. This old age worn out mask is just it has a whole bunch of cracks, and it looks a little bit, dirty and whatnot. But this one, it looks almost like if it's a clean cut white mask with just it's just like a little bit dirty and cracked on the top. Like, not like, there's like a little, like on the right side of the Ghostface mask, there's like a little line across the Ghostface eye or something. It looks like there's like a little line or a scratch on the side of the Ghostface mask here. And then if you look at the Ghostface mask on the cheeks of the mask, it looks like there's something like little, like grayish or something on the side of the mask as well. So is this mask another different new mask that we could be seeing in Scream 6? I think that's a possibility. And like, because I've theorized this before many times, that like there's definitely a possibility that there's multiple Ghostface masks in Scream 6, So like, if this is another Ghostface mask, this could be the fourth Ghostface mask that is going to be in the film, possibly. Unless this mask right here that is with Ghostface standing in the alleyway, unless this is the same mask as Ghostface standing in the subway train, unless these two masks are the same ones, then I guess it would just be three different masks in this film. But either way, I definitely think this is a new mask that we're gonna see in Scream 6. It looks different. Like I said, it has a scratch on the right side of the Ghostface eye, and then it has like the little grayish little, like, it's almost like it has some spray paint or something, some gray spray paint on the side of Ghostface's cheeks on the mask. And like it looks nothing like this old days worn out mask right here. So I do think that this could be a new different Ghostface mask right here, and it could end up leading to 3 killers, maybe 4. I don't know. And either way, though, I do think this is a new Ghostface mask, because like it looks completely different. Not completely, but it looks more different. And so yeah, I do think this is a new Ghostface mask, and it's interesting. And another thing too is that like I said, whether if you want to go with the assumption that this mask is the same one as this one, either way, at this point, there's like at least 3 different Ghostface masks in Scream 6. At least 3. There. I feel like there has to be, because like none of well, obviously, because this mask is different from this one at least. These 2 masks are different, and then now this one is a different Ghostface mask right here. So that would be 3 different Ghostface masks at least in Scream 6. And that's interesting. So we got a cracked Ghostface mask, the old age worn out mask that has been in the marketing for Scream 6 and the trailers and all that stuff. Then we have the clean cut regular Ghostface mask. And then now there's a new one from a TV spot trailer, like I said, with a different Ghostface looking mask. So yeah, it's interesting. Maybe three killers wearing three different masks. And they're each wearing their own mask. Um, maybe like one of them is working on their own, and they found it. Maybe because it does seem like Sam at some point gets Billy's mask um in Scream 6. Like even whenever she's like when Sam is sitting down on the couch talking to Henry Zerny, like which we don't see Henry Zerny. Henry Zerny is not seen in the Scream 6 trailer, of course, but like when Sam is sitting down on the couch and there's like, I'm pretty sure the Ghostface mask is like right next to her, and she's wearing like this white outfit, and she's talking about this darkness inside of her. Um, like it seems like that part is like at some point towards like maybe the middle of the film. I don't know, because like it seems like maybe Sam does get a hold of the Ghostface mask, of this old age worn out Ghostface mask in the film. Like Sam, maybe the killer drops it on the floor because there is an image of the Ghostface old age worn out mask on the floor. Maybe the killer purposely drops it and Sam picks it up, and she keeps it with her, and she finds out it's Billy's mask and whatnot. Like that's possible. That possibly could be happening here. But either way, though, I don't know. And there's like another part of Sam holding the old age worn out mask, in like her jacket, and she's like on her knees, just like holding the old age worn out mask, and she's just like staring at it. And some fans were saying like, oh, that might be the end of the film. That might be like the cliffhanger towards the end. Possibly, I don't know. But either way, though, it's interesting, because like, what if, I could be thinking about it wrong, but like, I do think that Sam might get a hold, like the killer might drop it or something, purposely or accidentally, I don't know, on the floor. Sam finds it, picks up the old age worn out mask and keeps it, and maybe the police end up finding it and using it against her, once they find out that she has it with her. And maybe that was the whole plan, is to like to like kind of like get Sam to like find it and keep it, and like maybe like Sam tries to turn it into the police or something, or I don't know, like she finds out it's Billy, so she doesn't want to get rid of it, and then the cops find her with it somehow. Like they go to her apartment or something, and then she gets framed. Like I don't know. I could be mistaken here, but it does seem like maybe it is towards the end. I don't know, but Sam, it seems like she does at some point gets a hold of the old age worn out mask, and another killer, like I said, is wearing a different old mask, but it looks like I said, it looks a little bit more different compared to this mask right here. And this mask right here is the same mask as this one, and this is Billy's mask, like I said. And this mask, some fans are saying that since since this old age worn out mask is now confirmed to be from Scream 1, it's Billy's mask. Some fans are theorizing, like, what if this is from Scream 2? What if this mask is from Scream 2? It's a little bit old, like, and like, it's a little bit old looking, and what if this mask is from Scream 2? And I think now that is a possibility. There is a chance of that being possible, because this mask, like I said, looks more different. So while this old age worn out mask is from the original, it's Billy's mask, this mask could be from Scream 2. And it could be maybe Mrs. Loomis' mask or something like that, and one of the killers is wearing it. I don't know. And maybe that has some tie-in. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know about the whole tie-in thing, but I do think that this could be a Scream 2 mask or just a different Ghostface mask from one of the other movies in general. So yeah, it's interesting. There's like it seems to be three different Ghostface masks now in Scream 6, and if you want to go with the theory that this is also another Ghostface mask, then you could say four. But either way, however you see it, I do think that there's going to be at least three killers in Scream 6. Like, regardless of all this information, just in general, I do think there in Scream 6, there's at least three killers. And next week, actually, or maybe towards the end of this week, I don't know, I'm going to post my final predictions for Scream 6. And, yeah, then once I, because, like, the movie's going to come out and whatnot. So I'm going to post my final predictions video towards the end of this week or maybe next week. I don't know. And, I'm just going to post my final predictions for Scream 6 and whatnot. And honestly, I don't know if I'm even, because I haven't got the what's it called? Because I don't know if I'm going to see it in theaters. Like, I'm probably not, now that I'm thinking about it, because I don't think I am going to see it in theaters. But I do think I still want to post my final predictions video either way, just for you guys, and just to theorize before the movie comes out. And yeah, it should, like I said, it should be interesting. I'm just excited for Scream 6 in general, and yeah, like I'm excited. So yeah, but besides that though, like, but besides the whole Ghostface mask and all that stuff, and what's it called, all, because like I said, and there's something new that came out today that I wanted to talk about too, is this right here. Like, this has been going around on Twitter. I saw it and I was like, bro, what the hell is this? So this the tweet, it says here, Ghostface has been spotted in several cities across America leading up to the release of Paramount Pictures' Scream 6. And it's basically just images of Ghostface on in different states in the US, and he's just like standing on the road, and he's standing on the road in one area, and another area he's standing outside of a shop, and another one he's in a blizzard, you can see right here in the snow. And it's like, bro, what the, like, I this is like part of the marketing, but like I thought this was just like kind of funny and strange. But like, no, I guess that could kind of go with the theories of maybe hold on, my bad guys, my bad. But anyways, yeah, my bad. But anyways, like, maybe that could go into the theories with like like there could be multiple Ghostface killers. Like, this could be like a hint or something, which, like I said, I'm not saying this is for sure. And a lot of the times, like, I'm like I said, I'm just theorizing. Like, I just, almost everything I talk about is just theories. So yeah, everything I'm saying in this video, like, for the most part, overall, is just theories and my opinions. So yeah, but I do think that like, this is interesting though, like Ghostface being spotted in several cities across America. And like this, like I said, this is just part of the marketing. This is just for fun. But this is interesting though. Could they be hinting in Scream 6 that there's going to be multiple Ghostface killers? I don't think there's going to be multiple Ghostface killers in Scream 6, around, different states and whatnot, because I feel like that would just be like a little bit too much. Like, because I don't know, I feel like that wouldn't really make that much sense, because like, I don't know, I feel like there would be too much going on in the movie if that were to be the case. Like, Ghostface killers, and not only in New York but also in other different states around the U.S. Like I feel like that's just like, I don't know. It almost feels a little bit like there's too much just going on in the film. It feels like jumbled in and whatnot. So I don't think that's gonna be the case. But I've theorized before, like what if they have a scene or something where, there's some Woodsboro killing that happens in Woodsboro while there's also a killing in New York. Like what if in the opening scenes for Scream 6, while someone is getting killed in the opening scene for Scream 6, someone else is also getting killed in Woodsboro. Whether we see it on screen or off screen, I do think that either way, I do think that either way, whether, like that's possible. I've talked about this theory before. Like, what if there's a scene in Woodsboro and someone gets killed in there, and, maybe Kirby, that's what leads Kirby all the way to New York, because, like, the killings, there's, like, she finds out that there's also killings of Ghostface killers and whatnot and Screams, and, in New York now. So she goes over there now too to investigate. And maybe that's why in Scream 6, in one of the TV spot trailers, she says, I've been investigating Ghostface attacks. Because maybe someone doesn't die, but maybe someone in Woodsboro gets attacked and almost killed. And then she finds out that there's also Ghostface killings and attacks happening in New York now. So she goes there too to investigate. And that's when the FBI gets involved, which Kirby is an FBI agent. I do think that that's possible. I'm not saying that's going to happen for sure, but I do think there's like, for me at least, it's like, there's a small possibility of that happening, and it's just interesting to theorize about. But either way, though, this is just crazy, though. Like, just seeing this as, their marketing. When I saw this on Twitter, I was like, yo, what the hell? Like, Ghostface spotted in several cities across America, and, like, leading up to the release. And I was like, bro, what the hell is this? I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, I was just like confused, like what this is. But yeah, it's like it's part of the marketing for Scream 6, and I was just but like, I was just confused by it at first. But yeah, and but yeah, like I do think that that's possible. The whole Woodsboro thing, like a killing or an attack can happen there while the whole situation and shenanigans are happening in New York, all that stuff. I do think that that's a small possibility, and there's a chance of that happening. And, yeah. So I do think that that's interesting. And another thing too is that there was this small TV spot trailer as well that appeared on whenever Courtney Cox appeared on Jimmy Kimmel's show, and they played this like little TV spot trailer of Gail's fight scene when Ghostface throws the body through the window, and he like chases Gail, and he like jumps over the couch, and he tries to like slash at Gail with the knife. He tries to stab her, and then Ghostface hits him with the pan, with the frying pan, and it just looks so funny. But yeah, I mean that I thought that was just like that was just like funny. And Gail still has the fight in her, doesn't she? She still has the fight. Yeah, like she definitely does, no doubt about it. So yeah, Gail's gonna kick ass, I feel like, in this movie. She's gonna be kicking ass and all that. So Gail still has the fighting move. She gets a frying pan, hits Ghostface with it. But Ghostface, he immediately got back up after it and started chasing Gail. Because I feel like Ghostface this time around, for the most part, it's just like, he's not playing around, bro. He's just gonna go after you. And, like, no, I don't think any chair, any doors, any couches, or any like plants are gonna stop him, no matter what is in his way, no matter what you throw at him. Ghostface, I feel like in this movie, is just gonna go right for you. But Gail, she has some defense moves. You know, she was dodging that knife really good. So yeah, it's interesting. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that real quick, and just that's pretty much everything I want to talk about in this video in general. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I got another Scream 6 theory video tomorrow, and just some more videos coming this weekend in general, of some other stuff too. So hopefully you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for that. Like and subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.